Time feels different now. You look up and somehow it is Thursday. That feeling keeps happening now. Monday barely lands, Friday shows up too early. A month ends while still feeling halfway started. You tell yourself summer just began. Then somebody says it is almost over. And you get that brief sick feeling like time moved without asking you first. You probably know the exact kind of panic that I mean. Nothing dramatic, no meltdown. Just this quiet pressure sitting underneath regular life. A sense that time is slipping past faster than it used to. And for some reason, you are not fully inside it anymore. You are moving through your days, sure, answering things, going places, doing what needs doing. Still, whole weeks disappear with almost nothing to show for them except a vague memory that you were busy. And busy is part of the problem. Childhood did not feel like this. A school day could drag forever. Summers felt huge. Waiting a week for something felt borderline impossible. Time had weight back then. It moved slowly enough for you to actually feel it passing. But now, it does this other thing. It folds. You blink, and a season is gone. You make plans for next month, and then next month is standing in the room already. Birthdays start arriving with this weird, rude speed. Even good things go by too fast. Sometimes, especially good things. People usually shrug and say that it's just aging. Fair enough. Age does change things. Still, that answer feels a little incomplete. It's too neat. Like it explains the surface and leaves the stranger part untouched. Because the real feeling is not just that time moves faster, it is that you are barely catching it happen. A lot of adult life gets repetitive in a way that childhood usually didn't. Wake up, phone, work, messages, food, errands, maybe a show, maybe more scrolling than you meant to do, sleep again tomorrow. The details shift, sure, but the structure mostly stays put. And when days start resembling each other too closely, the brain stops marking them as distinct. Nothing stands out enough to get stored properly. No strong edges, no real landmarks. Just a blur of similar mornings, similar afternoons, similar tired evenings. That blur matters because memory is how you feel time. If a week gave your brain almost nothing vivid to hold onto, that week starts feeling tiny in hindsight. Not because it was short, but because it was thin. Your mind compresses it, smooths it down, and files it away with all the others. Then you look back and wonder where it all went. And this is why childhood felt longer. Everything was new. New people, new rules, new fears, new places. Even boring things felt larger because you had fewer versions of them to compare them to. Novelty stretches time. Repetition crushes it down. Adulthood has less novelty than people admit. Same roads, same apps, same conversations in slightly different clothes, same stores, same worries, same Sunday evening feeling. After a while, life can start feeling like one long repeated scene with different lighting. Then there's the other problem. You are almost never fully where you are. You are in the next thing already. The next message, the next meeting, the next weekend, the next month, the next version of your life that will supposedly feel calmer once you get there. So even when time is passing right in front of you, part of your attention is leaned forward, living a few steps ahead. And that changes the texture of a day. You eat while looking at something else, walk while listening to something else, rest while checking something else. Even the empty parts are gone now. Every pause gets filled. Elevator ride, line at the store, 3 minutes before bed, 2 minutes after waking up. Hand on the phone before your eyes are even properly open. The brain never really gets a full clean moment to register life as it is happening. So the days go through you half felt, and half felt days do not leave much behind. That is why time anxiety feels so weirdly hard to explain. Nothing obvious is wrong. Your life may even look fine from the outside, functional, full even. Still, you keep getting this low, nagging sense that it is all moving too fast and you are somehow late to your own existence. Late is the word a lot of people are feeling. Like behind, when there is no clear race. Behind in life, behind in money, behind in meaning, behind in joy, behind in some vague, unnamed way that makes no sense on paper and still feels real inside the body. So time starts feeling hostile, not because the clock changed, but because every passing week feels like evidence that something is getting away from you. And that thought follows people quietly, in the shower, in the car, late at night, during birthdays, during holidays, during random afternoons when the light hits the room just a certain way, and for 1 second you realize another year is already in motion, and you do not know where the last one actually went. That feeling is heavier than people admit, not because you literally have no time, but because you are not fully experiencing the time you do have. It gets chopped up, smoothed over, and swallowed by routine, distraction, future thinking, and the strange flatness that comes from doing too much on autopilot. Days blur, weeks blur, months blur. Then your own life starts feeling shorter in memory than it was in reality. That is the part that stings. You were there for all of it. Most of it just never landed. So when time starts feeling faster now, maybe the clock is not the thing that changed most. Maybe what changed is your ability to notice life while it is still happening. And once that starts slipping, time does not need to speed up. It only needs to stop leaving a mark.